BoringCollegeGraduate.
You're the heretic.
Nah,
You're
you're the heretic. Yeah, I've started to understand that the Black Templars are crazy. From now on, I'm sleeping till 10. Freak you guys.
Wow.
Baka.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. Who's Baka?
It is good. It's definitely not me.
It is you.
I am genius.
Aw,
No.
dummy.
You syrup sippers, welcome to the wonderful reality of being stuck in the shit rim galactic field.
Oh.
Just like yours truly.
Technically, it's not galactic.
This one.
It's actually the immaterial counterpart to the material realm in which we usually reside.
Oh, really now? Did you read about that somewhere?
Yeah, in a book about
Nerd.
dolls. Shucks.
First off, I need all of you all
Nerd.
chapters and whatever other battalions
He's like
present to
heretic
represent
in the background.
themselves. Who are you, and what's your purpose?
Lemon Ross.
All the Malians present, we shall search out and kill all of the demons.
The Order Hereticus present. We're going to kill that stormtrooper in a bit unless he explodes by himself like the others.
The Sisters of Battle of the Adeptus Sororitas present. Well, some of us at least.
Some of us at
Ecclesiarchy
least.
breaking apart and everything else drove some of us a bit mad. But, yeah, anyway. Purge the heretics!
Purge the heretics!
Present, we're here to kill Dean Stealer!
Death Watch, represent! Line for life, dogfucker.
Inquisitorial stormtroopers of the Ordo Tempestus present. We are actively trying not to explode.
Ordo Drago present. We will provide the hands.
What the?
Oh,
Will the provide the hand?
pathetic in your own little ways. So let me point out your flaws and tell you why you won't survive here. You're the inquisitorial equivalent of spoiler rich children. Also, your accent's weird and full of waffles.
Waffles!
Incidentally, you're the inquisitorial equivalent of child molesters. You're probably gonna kill more people here than the demons, ironically. Demons of corn are gonna eat you out like ice cream sandwiches once your red rage begins.
That is literally the absolute worst thing you could have said. Thank you.
You lot don't even know what a demon is, do you?
Do they steal jeans?
You're gonna die.
You're
Well,
gonna
first
die.
off, you're probably not used to the
Auto-corrected
whole
from
killing
jeans
things and
to
all
pants.
Some other panty species things. And second off, you, Dot Gator.
Just stop breathing. I can smell the ammonia from here.
What in the rope did you just howl and say about me, you little milk? I'll have you know I was thrown at the top of my tribe in the kingdom of the Ross. I've been involved in numerous executions of traitor primarchs, and I have over 300 million confirmed kills. I am trained in wolf warfare, and I am the top expert at all of the Imperium. You're a nothing to me, but just another Nazi lion lover bitch. I feel that your very presence is enough to show why you really shouldn't be here.
I agree.
Alright, listen up. The lawyer
Every 5
is not going
seconds,
to survive
someone
a
says it's gonna
single
explode.
sunlight in the warp at this rate.
There are suns in the warp.
I am one!
So I'm going to show you the rope.
I am
Fill your
one.
light up and forge your sorry little excuses for
Okay,
soldiers.
are you
and
what,
two
son?
warp survivors.
Am I a son?
Step one.
You could be a
all of
son.
you,
I could
grab
be.
a tankard and chug it.
Just set yourself on fire.
What are those beverages made of?
This is my attempt at remaking the good old recipe of Fenrisian ale by combining balsam and the distilled liver juices of a bloodthirster.
Are you telling us to literally drink liquid chaos?
Yes, you bleeding superhead, drink the Watford chaos!
Alright, everyone. Put the cyanide bolt in your mags as a safety precaution.
Typical space wolf behavior. When they're not fighting a battle, they just drink.
Chug.
Oh my.
BoringCollegeGraduate.
Where did I get this mask from anyway?
You're the heretic.
Nah, girl. You're the heretic.
No.
Nah, you're the heretic.
Whoa! What's the definition of a heretic anyway?
No, you're the heretic.
Oh, Karen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry what I said before. It was just the old Dank Angel's boss dog's rivalry. I didn't do it. I didn't mean it personally, no. You're still my uncle, right?
I am still your uncle.
Yeah!
Yay.
You're still
Uncle Ross.
my home dog, my home slice, my uncle, my dog, my uncle! Yes, my lemon bread bush.
What the heck
Yeah.
was that in the background?
Yeah. Also, by the way,
That was the truck that did that funny toot noise that after that stormtrooper had his head explode.
I like how one of them's head is the mug.
Oh, drones on a drone.
Dominic.
Oh,
His name is Dominic.
I feel amazing.
Alrighty, milksops, get ready, because we're going up to paint this old, inexistent plane red.
Fuck yes, let's do this!
Alright, ring the bell and come right back here.
How do I ring the bell?
I don't know, just wolf it, smash it or something.
Scarbrandt hates milking sounds. Scarbrandt also hates going outside and going inside.
Dragon wagon.
Just stay in the doorframe. He hates it slightly less.
It's slightly
Try
less.
this out. Oi there, you ruinous sea breeze.
Oh, hi.
You got some really pristine.
I like how the
claws
Dark
right there.
Templar is holding onto his cape.
Thank you, wolf boy.
See, I've been looking for someone with some skill and
He's filling up that cape.
and I bet you can do some real raunchy gallant work with them clippers right there.
Oh, by the prince, is this really happening?
You could trim my hedges really good if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yes.
Ah.
Your ass is grass, and I'm making you my lawn, baby.
Oh, good. Okay, boy.
Hey, no.
Huh?
I give that 15 out of 10.
Should try it out on Slanesh next time I meet her. Or him.
I am Kyrus, Vizier of 𝐸𝐸. Ask me anything, but be advised. One head speaks the truth, and the other lies.
Are you a cheat stealer?
No. Yes.
I knew it.
I knew it! She doesn't even care. She's like, ah!
So, the foot fungus does grow more rapidly than the merkflesh disease. However, it seems like Crotchrot has been breaking all of my expectations.
We should really get some of these model kits.
Well, Skinfire and Rainbow Puke are still very much on the mend. What the fuck? Excuse me, that is incredibly offensive. Could you stop?
They threw something.
It seems several thousand
He's like, that's
Yeah.
incredibly
by bad
offensive.
materials, and they're coming for us next. What should we do?
This is a very dire situation for our people. But by the gods, we shall persevere. Tell everyone to pack it up, for we must journey to... My, who could that be? Hello, this is Mayor Brimstone.
Hello. I am Lord Inquisitor Fjord. No.
Well, how may I help you, citizen?
I am wondering, why is my refrigerator running?
I think you're supposed to ask me that.
I am asking you.
No. I mean, you're supposed to ask if my refrigerator is running.
Your refrigerator is filthy demon garbage compared to mine. Mine is gold-plated, bitch.
Did you actually want something?
Oh, yes. I called to tell you that we have confiscated your life.
No, you haven't. I'm right here.
Sorry, I forgot. You don't have a life.
Enough! Who the fuck is this?
You're adopting well and good, yellow. Survival rates have increased by at least 2 wolves.
This is the
At least
best
2
day
wolves.
ever.
I'm glad that they're having fun. I like him. He can be my own
Ross.
Hi,
A
Stealth.
kind of lemon Ross, I see.
Star. So, Boka, did you watch that before?
Have no clue, but I liked it.
Appreciate your help in escorting us through this tricky task.
Is he spanking him with a sword?
I think he's chopping it. But it's cheap animation.
Creatures have come across that aren't made of tentacles and crab claws.
What about �𝐻𝐿
Would you really call them sentient?
No!
I agree with
Drago.
Well,
He answered for him. He was like, no!
Pillage another demon village nearby.
There are more of them? But we've annihilated at least... I don't know. How many shots did I take last night?
There was still a few more in dire need of extermination.
Ha! My exterminatus hand is acting out again!
Where are going, man? Stay it here if you don't want to sit in the splash zone of the exploding nerd like shit.
Wait! We can fight too.
No, not how so, million nerd. You don't explode.
Explode? What? Isn't that a guardsman only thing?
You see, Helmet War is all about your willpower. If you believe you'll survive, if you believe in your strengths, if you believe all these massive spine-snapping blood gates cannot kill you, the warp is all yours. And that's what the hell is for. But all undrunk as you are now, the Alien troops are all balancing on the brink of splattering all across the armor. So, in short, stay put, shut your face, and wait till I can booze you up some more.
Oh, come.
Yeah, it's easy to see why Stormtrooper heads explode a lot in this place.
In the past.
Like pillow fights?
Carried out countless planetary cleansings.
Considering the average life expectancy is 15 minutes.
Over 1 billion potential witches and heretics.
You know, Goatbeard,
I like
there's
he
a
calls him
difference
Goatbeard.
between yours and your instincts, and killing by smashing some button with your forehead. Well, that's
make
not
my
something
bro
I
look
expect you sort to know. We're going now.
It is well within my genetic structure to act according to my instincts.
All right, stop your jabbing.
What with my saintly origins, me being banished to this realm was the very result of my glorious instincts to begin with.
That's incredibly pathetic. I'm going now. Bye.
As I am sure yours do, my godly genes provide me with premonition.
What did you just howling say to me?
But this is no surprise, seeing as your genes and mine are directly linked, my son.
Please tell me I misheard. Because I just thought I heard you. A double with the face of a scout bellwether, who is probably 13,000 moons younger than me. Just call me son.
No, I did indeed, woven son of mine.
I'm gonna punt your face off for that.
Don't do that.
Already doing it.
No.
Yes.
No, do not.
What was
He's
that
like-
noise?
It was the miserable scream of an old man being punched in the face, Father.
Right. Nevertheless,
Wolf punch.
Magnus and Data Boy have still not returned. My sorrow knows no bounds at this point.
Father, your excessive wailing will not lead you anywhere. Magnus is more than likely searching the Imperial Palace for him at this very moment.
Why does that shit wizard take such time doing so?
The Imperial Palace encompasses 147,181 square kilometers, with 4,029,854 individual chambers in both the inner and outer palace. Finding him may very well take days.
Well,
Is
I
that
gave
true?
Magnus a
Hang on,
bar
I
so
need to
he
look
has
this
no
up.
excuse.
Can I too have a
Let me look
bite,
this up.
Father?
No, you are too fat.
You heard me, Father.
Good.
I too wish to go fast. I am now sad.
Well, maybe. If you promise to keep your ass within smelling distance, unlike the other two.
That does sound very contradictory to your supposed wish of them returning, Father. I know the ins and outs of this palace like no other. I would find them in but an hour.
Please, just stay here. I do not want to risk losing you two.
That sounds like a lie, Father.
Stop reading my actions like I am some spooky pop-up book. Father,
I almost
I
spit my
was
drink out.
certain you were.
look,
Stop reading
just
my
shut your
actions like
fuzzy
I'm
face for a
pop-up
second
book.
while Daddy pulls his strings. Random mechanicus guy. I call upon thee.
What Rongo said is true.
Who are you? And why guarantee you poster guy?
The Emperor has a massive palace.
I too have a massive fixation with slapping my cyberdog against a hull of toasters.
At least you are honest.
Located on
Built
Earth.
entirely after cyberdogs?
Shut it and go inspect Jack Hate's old shed to see if there are any bites left for Rogel, preferably.
I have to pause again. Could the Emperor be made out of cyberdogs? What? Just a random. Could the Emperor be remade out of cyberdogs? Just like out of nowhere. Just
Who
out
is
of
Boka the
nowhere.
father of? Who in chat is Boka child?
Who is Boka's child? No one. None of you will ever know.
The mobility scooter pattern.
Do segways still exist in the 14th
Oh,
millennium?
and I think
Fuck off
the
immediately.
Our legs
Imperial
actually
Palace
live with
extends
grippers
into the
sometimes.
warp as well.
Yay. Bike.
That actually reminds me. Rover, you know where your brother Jack Hate is currently located?
I am fairly certain Jaghatai Khan disappeared from real space about 70 years after the Horus Heresy.
Do you remember where to?
To somewhere in not real space.
Fuck baskets. Why do all my loyal sons have to mysteriously disappear into some murder-drenched hellscape when I am not around?
I did not, Father.
Yes, why did you not? You think you are exempt of
This
responsibility
series
and
created
able
the
to
meme
just
of
not
McConaughey
proceed
being
to get
sexually
lost in
into
some
Toadster.
endless void in the hopes of wrecking non-human ass and possibly rescuing me in some far place.
I mean, they are. They do think that a lot of the the mechanics and stuff are super religious and stuff. So a toaster would probably.
Yeah,
Super
because of
fascinating
that
them.
gut.
Wrong manner.
No.
Yeah, because of
While
that
my siblings are out
religious
being
dogmatic
lost,
fool
I came here to keep our
Lorgar.
rambling paraplegic father company, because I love him more than any other.
You are lucky I find salt and sweet to go nicely together, son. I knew there was a reason I named you Praetorian of Terra that one time.
I fail to see how a combination of flavor sensations are relevant to me caring for you. But as irrelevant as they may be, I am glad you like things.
Speaking of things half dead, you should get that head of yours checked. Something is clearly off and I am becoming increasingly worried.
Not worry, Father. I check my head every day in the mirror. Everything is still on.
For fuck's sake, let us move back to the topic of Jaghati. Do you know anything of what his legion, the Weisskars, have been up to as of late?
No.
Curses.
Curses.
I guess I will have to pry that information out of whatever custodian is invading my personal space today.
That would be me, sir.
Oh boy, the unnotable middleman.
Yes, I'm pretty mundane, aren't I?
Disturbingly so. The only reason I remember you is because you are amongst other more conspicuous companions. I mean, like the others, you are there, but you leave only a fraction of the impression.
Oh, quite.
Say, do you also like bikes?
It is incidentally a fancy of mine, yes.
Uninteresting, hard to remember, and likes bikes. You should totally join the White Scars. You would fit right in.
I do also happen to have a pretty ravishing moustache under this helmet, yes.
Speaking of, do you happen to know anything
He said yes.
about the White Scars and their current shenanigans?
You know, I hope they make a game where you can play as a custodian. It'd be awesome.
Jagatai Khan most spent that battle standing up on the roof of a Razorback. He also waved around his saber while screaming like a lunatic. Yes.
Well, he actually stood still for more than 20 seconds. While this is several millennia too late, I am proud of his progress.
To be fair, sir, the tank you stood upon was going at least 200 miles per hour.
So what happened after the battle? Did Jagatai use his fearsome velocity to become one with the Speed Force?
I don't know, sir.
What the fuck do you mean I don't know?
I only know about the White Scars being around during the Horus humbug as I saw it with my own eyes. Not much more than that, yes.
Fucking damn it. Are you three just especially incompetent? Or does my one true caretaker just know an abnormal amount of trivia for some reason?
I could always go and ask Kitten about it if you really do crave that information.
What the fuck is the point of you being my caretakers if you cannot answer these questions yourself?
Well, technically, answering questions isn't a part of the job description.
You are such a fucking bore.
Stripping the mole from your thighs is, however, so I can do that instead if you like.
Just go and get yourself informed, please.
Very well, sir.
And do tell Cylinder Boy and Magnus that I miss them while you are at it.
Oh, I shall, but Kitten must wait, for first I must fiercely slap that red-hot ass from my hand is fiercely craving some demon misbehaving.
I'm terrified.
I suddenly feel kinda bad about laughing at Lorgar when he wore his chastity belt.
Father, I was just reminded of something.
Was it how to breathe with your nose?
Before Jagatai disappeared, he did keep mumbling something about, and I quote, going faster than those knife-eared assholes.
Knife-eared assholes, you say? There is only one species out in the galaxy that could aptly go by that description.
Actually, Father, Eldar, Orcs, Rakghoul, Beastmen, and other select mutant species could all go by this description.
I said aptly, you crusader of useless exposition. He was obviously referring to the Eldar.
The Dark Eldar, to be exact. After Horus's rebellion, Jagatai Khan's return to his home planet of Mundus Planus was met with grief. The Dark Eldar had carried out numerous heists upon the defenseless planet while the White Scars were away. They took thousands of Imperial citizens to serve as slaves in the Dark City of 𝐸𝐸.
If there has ever been an existence as utterly unnecessary as the Dark Elders, it probably never existed to begin with. We direly need to find this massive edgefest of a city and kink shame the shit out of it with cyclonic torpedoes.
I disagree, for the mere reason that the Khan may reside there at this very moment.
You actually think he yet lives, and there, of all places?
Yes. It only makes sense that the Khan would chase the Dark Eldar into the Webway for vengeance. But I do not doubt for a second that my brother still lives. No.
Of all the Primarchs that are loyal to the Emperor, I feel like Jagatai is probably the one that most likely is still alive. Besides the ones that, like, we know of.
Foul Xeno
I don't know
could
if
ever hope to
Sanguinius
pierce
was
his
alive, though.
steadfast determination.
He was a
I
cool
feel
bro.
more distraught about this than anything. If there is one place you...
It would totally not surprise me if they were like, oh, Sanguinius just, like,
by the way.
revived.
do not want to find
by the way, I
yourself
found
alone.
a good comparison
It's
for
that place.
how big
If
the
a galaxy
Imperial
was
Palace
a
is.
massive rundown town, 𝐸𝐸
How big?
Sending a photo. Hang on. There we go. Also, the red dot is Mount Everest.
Okay.
Big as a freaking country.
That's pretty big.
Yeesh.
would be the local nightclub turned insane asylum.
Please do not worry, Father. For while the Dark Eldar proved to carry great mastery of hit and run tactics, I doubt they have much experience in the very same tactics being used against them, with extreme efficiency no less.
That does sound plausible. Neither would I be surprised if Jagate just challenged them to 10,000 years worth of bike races.
Dragatai Khan likes going fast.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
Yes. That reminds
Are we
me.
sure he's not an orc?
Mechanicus guy. I call
Are we sure he's not an orc?
upon you once more.
There are more purposes to serve.
Have you found the bike yet?
There may still be a bike.
There is a fun fan theory that the Khan actually went to the Dark Elder not for revenge, but to find the Black Library and bring back OG Magnus.
Shed. But so far, we don't know until it's
I could see it.
confirmed.
That is a really stupid
That'll bring
yeah,
back
I did hear
Sanguinius
about that.
somehow.
fucking way of saying it, but alright. Your
I
secondary
don't know.
mission is now to tell the scribes to
First
send a new
kinda-
message to the Ultramarines telling them to find Jagate Khan, while they are still going to the webway to dance it off with the Harlequin.
Ultramarines may in fact not be ultramarine blue after all, but rather a shade of cobalt blue, making their entire existence a massive lie.
You can go now, please.
Where are we actually going? What does going mean? Where does
Really
it go?
invent a color.
I love this Mechanicus guy. Because he does a lot of the questions that are constantly going through my head. Are we even going anywhere in the first place? Is this even a thing? I don't know.
Is go go gnu?
What an uncanny character.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh shit, biscuits. I almost forgot. We are still waiting for that one companion.
There is one entering right now.
Fucking finally.
Greetings, my most alluring Emperor.
Oh fuck no, it's the creepy
Did you
one.
just slide on the floor with it
Standing around
on his
intensely
butt?
eavesdropping on your conversation when I heard that your current caretaker is missing.
That nobody went to acquire information about the Weiss cars from your Captain General, since the rest of you are so disgustingly inept at this caretaker job that you need to do what I literally have been doing with him this entire time, being pushing him for knowledge before you imitate him word for word in front of me like some greased up beef parrots.
Oh my, you must really be coupling that knowledge. Your senseless passion runs up my arched spine like an unstoppable SWAT train with your every word.
Stop speaking in such eloquently disgusting manners,
Yes, please, stop. Yes, stop that.
you fucking oil tanker.
Giving me pet names like that only slips me deeper into the gaping crevice that is my adoration
Yeah, stop doing that. What you're doing right now.
for you.
Holy fuck, just please get my caretaker here before I have to get my psych fist all banquet.
Absolutely, my Emperor. I shall locate him with
The Tech Priest is the guy from the Channel
My
40k
sensational
series.
affliction is all but lost on me now.
I like him.
Burning the kinds I
Stop
occasionally enjoy.
sliding on the floor.
Why are you still
With
here?
your
Go
butt.
get that guy.
Floors cannot speak, unneutered one.
Please stop fucking up my floors and slide on out of here before I vaporize your ballsack with a single thought.
Right away!
He's sliding across the floor.
While we await their undesirable return, I wish to speak to you about something.
What is it you wish of me, Father?
You carry knowledge about the history of your sons, the Imperial Fists, yes?
Yes.
Can you bring unto me this knowledge?
Yes.
Can you do it now?
Yes.
Fucking do it then.
Where should I begin?
After my entrapment in this giant shiny chair.
Very well. Once upon a time, I was me after Horus's rebellion. I was distraught because you had died. My normal calm had been compromised to the point that the only reasonable thing I could think to do was to bring my Imperial Fist with me to hunt down and kill all remaining traitors with immense abhorrence.
That is the best Father's Day present I could think of.
When we returned, Gilliman showed us all a book he had written. Khan and Korax really liked the book. Me, Russ, and Vulcan did not. The book was to break all legions into small chapters. We started complaining. A lot.
Oh yes, that superfluous second founding shittery. Why the balls did it go through if almost half of you voted fuck that?
I did not wish to copulate with his book, Father. I have only seen Lorgar do such a thing.
Please erase these mind images immediately.
But I did vote no. It felt like my brothers and the Imperium blamed me for your fall.
I would personally blame fucking Horus since he murdered me and stuff. But they could totally blame you for this itchy piece of iron halo stuck in my cranium.
Nevertheless, I resisted Guilliman's Codex Astartes. I called Guilliman a coward. He called me a traitor. I called him conceited. He had the Imperial Navy launch codexes at my strike cruiser. I was something beyond furious. What made me more upset was when Perturabo, ever the petulant man-child, came along and challenged us Imperial fists to a siege.
Seriously, look over here! Dare you attack my newest demonic fortress of perpetual pain? Even I don't know how to get inside this one!
I then sat in a room with my magic pain glove for 7 days. As
Magic
I did,
pain glove?
I saw a vision of you. You were not dead. You
I
had
need
been
to
with
look up
me
what this
all that
actually
time.
is.
Spectral me is just as much haze talker as you, it seems.
It was then I realized the folly of my actions. I
But like,
did
he was
not
like,
want more conflict between us Primarchs, so I accepted the book and gave it a 5 out of 10. It was okay review.
It is too bad someone less notorious for their extremely complacent attitude towards themselves had not written that codex instead. Can you just imagine if, say, Codex had written it? No one would have fucking cared, and the Imperium's bulwark would not have been spread out like the last remaining Astartes but on a galactic sandwich.
But even if I had accepted the book, it did not mean...
It sure as not sentient nor does it possess any wisdom, though the Imperial Fist believe that since Rogel Dawn used it, they might be able to access some of its memories through it.
Anyway,
So it's a method of
Fists did not like the
meditation.
book, and I started appreciating it only after 7 days of
Boy.
intense torture.
Sounds like a great book.
To show them why we need to follow this book, why this split had to happen, I had to give all members of our Legion the same enlightenment that I had received through my magic pain glove.
I do not like where we are going.
Unfortunately, we do not have enough gloves for everyone.
Well, that is a relief.
So, I accepted Perturabo's challenge instead.
Well, that is a not relief.
I swore that I would dig Perturabo out of his hole and bring him back to Terra in an iron cage. And thus began the battle.
How did it go?
Bad.
How bad?
Very bad.
Tell me why.
Perturabo had always been envious of me since I got the honor of rebuilding the Imperial Palace. But since he no longer had a chance to fail at breaking into it after the Battle of Terra, Perturabo yet wanted a way to satiate his massive childish grudge. So he built the Eternal Fortress upon the planet of Sebastus IV.
Was it made out of solid gold?
No.
See, this is why I gave the job to you, and not him.
Did you not give it to me for my superior skill at the constructing of fortresses?
Yeah, sure, whatever, continue.
The battle upon Sebastus IV
like, yeah,
became
yeah,
known
sure,
as
whatever.
the Iron Cage. It was terrible. Many died on both sides. Many of my men died to foul tricks and deception on Perturabo's part.
Honestly, did you expect anything else from someone who absolutely super babby hates you?
I did not carry expectations. I came to the planet without preparation, without a plan, only redemption in mind.
Seriously, if Spectral Pain Love Me was the one to convince you of all this shit, then he's a massive fucking asshole.
We did win, but not without aid from the Ultramarines, who came uninvited. After this, the same pain I had felt had spread across my legion tenfold.
I bet they were all in agreement that the Codex Astartes was pretty okay compared to massive, grievous casualties.
Yes, we decided to split the Imperial Fist Legion into several chapters, such as the Crimson Fist, the Black Templars, and the modern Imperial Fist chapter.
I am surprised one of those do not have the word fists in their name.
That is because they are absolute lunatics.
Yeah, I've started to understand that the Black Templars are crazy.
Hut. Oh well. Do you know what your fists are up to now?
One of my fists is hanging from my arm.
Fucking damn it.
While the other is enshrined deep in our fortress monastery of the Phalanx. Each new chapter master crowned has the right to engrave their heraldry upon the hand as tradition. I do not want that hand back anymore.
First off, fucking damn it, Trogel, that is not what I meant. And second off, is it not super
I like how he's
creepy
like, I do not want that hand anymore.
that your rotting skeletal fist is enshrined as some object of worship millennia after you lost it? Fuck you.
That is funny.
Well, I did not know you were capable of laughs.
I am fully capable of the laughter.
What do you even find funny?
Reality is funny.
Tell me something funny then.
Yes. Do you know how us humans express praise by clapping our hands?
I am aware.
That is hilarious.
So mundane things make him laugh. Got it.
How?
Because smacking the floppy end parts of your arms together to make a noise is a strange way of expressing praise. That is why it is funny.
Well, you are certainly not wrong. Huh?
I am happy to be of amusement to you, Father. But allow me to tell you that I do in fact not know much of what my sons are doing as of right now. But I wish to meet them once more. Soon.
That will surely spook them out, good?
Yes. Now allow me to further disclose to you things that are funny.
Sure. None of the local nudist colony have returned anyway. I wonder where the fuck they could be.
Whoa! Brother! Brother! Wait, oh my goodness. Did you just appear out of the wet again? Yes! You must come see this! Quickly!
Why did you go in that thing?
Some creepy mutes. No. See? If you go in anywhere through the gate, there will be demons. But if you walk through here, this tiny little part of the gate, oh, you must come. My excitement has my buttocks in tremors. Okay. Calm down, champion. Show me what you found.
What?
Oh my. I have never seen this before. Oh, come with me. You just have to look beyond that door. There's no wonder Kitten is such a massive troglodyte, even on his alone time. Why, you think he's been here before? Well, yes, I mean, that is...
A clown!
Clown.
Clown!
He's not dead.
This is what an exterminatus feels like. Hey, Dominic, why didn't you wake me up?
He died.
Oh, you're dead. Good.
Ah.
Wait. Where'd the dross go?
He's like, oh, good.
Farewell, beloved family. Shall we pass? Have a good day in the Nurgling Mine. Well, those Nurglings won't shit on themselves. Bye-bye. I love you.
How do you want to get about taking down these abominable nether creatures?
I say we throw it our vortex grenades at them!
But vortex grenades just don't have lifts in the warp, don't they? I mean, we're already in the warp.
We shall send them to the Silver Warp!
Mighty fine. You got any slingshots with you? I want to see how many demons an air can rip through before it goes over.
Ross! Finally, I found you!
Oh, damn it, you weren't supposed to be.
I must discover nipples. It be materials. Toll the town bell. Toll the town bell.
Very good.
He let everyone know they were there.
Take care of his wild straight, dude.
Jet boots, activate! Let's go! Drago!
All right, you
Drago, go!
Explain yourself before I launch you to the other side of the wall with my iron fucking feet.
Allow me to explain before you pummel my fair visage.
You had better explain quickly. I left my patience for whole shit back in the materium.
Look, you really are my son, Lemus.
That kind of encouraged to my
I know it may be hard to comprehend, but this is the first time that we've met each other in over 1,000 years. And I want us to be on good terms again.
Oh, by Fenris, what the fuck are you talking about?
You see, Lee,
I
have
crazy.
lived through most of my mortal life as Fyodor Karamazov, but I am just that much more. As was revealed to me before my unjust banishment to this realm, I am the Emperor, your father.
He still thinks he's the emperor. I was like constantly thinking, what does he mean? He still thinks he's the emperor. How stupid is this man?
Not stupid. He's a religious nutcase.
Alright, I'll be serious. You dare to disrespect my father in such a manner? He carried the might and manliness of 1,000 Mosamaliyars. He was noble, just, and his very being radiated immeasurable power and charisma. When you were in his presence, you knew who he was. And I can assure you, you are no father of mine, milk salt.
That is where you are wrong. This revelation was granted me not as a whisper from the dark, not through a fallacious herald, nor through copious amounts of brain aneurysms. During my time in the material, I spearheaded an invasion as a highly heretical decree had been spread across the galaxy. This decree was sent from Holy Terror itself, so we made haste to find its origin, to liberate our most precious planetary cradle from this traitorous influence. And we found it. Inside the Imperial Palace, in the Emperor's own throne room, the filth that had composed this blasphemous decree was located. This being, no, this creature, was as powerful as he was cunning. Both the ecclesiarchy and the Emperor's personal guard, the custodians, had wavered to the ruinous powers as they had all come to kneel before a crimson demon with a single hateful eye.
What? A crimson demon? With a single eye?
Indeed. We entered the throne room in hopes to save our Emperor, but this horrid demon banished us to this realm before we could do so much as lay a finger on it. But before this happened, the Emperor himself revealed unto me the truth of my very existence. A fragment of his psyche, lost in the void of time, impregnated my progenitress, soon giving birth to me. I may have lived as Fyodor Karamazov up until now, a great man in his own right, and loyal servant of his emperor. But now, I know that I am more than a mere man. My destiny is to escape this realm, reunite with my throne-bound self, and bring humanity into a glorious new age. And I want you, my son,
please tell me Rush isn't gonna be.
Tell me, Inquisitor, were you truly within the Imperial Palace? Did you really see this red demon Cyclops?
I did indeed see it. I swear it upon my honor. And my extremely warranted self-importance. It is good that you realize the seriousness of the situation. Now,
I don't think you realize that you're in the blast zone, sir.
Your earlier transgressions, I shall graciously accept.
It's probably going to kill him and just like.
We must go to Terra. No.
We can do that too if you want. But how? Are there any ways out of this realm? We've been stuck here for centuries.
There is one, Blitz. A dangerous one. But we shall take it. We are marching to the gates of Cain.
Road trip, yeah!
Road trip, yeah! I did not see that coming. That's so funny. It's so funny.
𝐇𝐢𝐣𝐢𝐬 is funny. Greatest of the Grey Knights, and yet doesn't have a single goddamn brain cell.
I like him. Halidor is based as hell. Okay, if you say so. I won't accept it. Sure. He has the single densest brain cell. Hey! Are you allowed to spill some lore if not? Sure, why not? Lure me. Bring knowledge onto this draconic being.
That's what. Born in Australia.
I feel for you. I feel for you. Halidor Drago defeated the Demon Primarch Mortarion. Hi.
The guy's not a Primarch, but he might as well be.
With plot arrow that thick, you don't need to be a Primarch. Biggest tell of Drago
do.
was failing to save
Yeah,
the old
yes.
Warhammer fantasy world.
They like to save the old Warhammer fantasy world. What?
Wait, what? Hold on. Oh shit. Halidor Drago's in Fantasy Warhammer as well. How does that happen?
Are you asking me?
Just the usual logical question you would ask when you are confused.
During end times.
During end times? Obviously, but...
The warp exists in both 40k and fantasy, and apparently it connects both universes somehow.
That actually sounds interesting. That means there's potentially lots of dragons.
Scarvan once found a device and called the Elder.
Oh, they called the Eldar? Wait, did they call the Dark Eldar or the regular Eldar?
If it's not Dark Eldar, I assume... If the Dark Eldar aren't called out specifically, I'm just gonna assume they're just the Eldar.
So on tabletop you can use certain units from both universes in each other.
Well, I couldn't care less about those elven dipshits. The Necrons rule.
Blood for the Blood God.
Yay! Good for the Blood God!
Why?
Skulls for the Skull Throne. Milk for the Cornflakes.
Give me a scale.